Greetings, everyone. This is Max Renette A. Poetess coming to you live from Kingston, New York. How y'all doing, people? Oh my, it's such a beautiful sunny day. Whew. You remember that song from Sesame? Sunny day, taking the clouds away. Y'all remember that on Sesame Street? Those who know. Those who were born and raised in America, y'all know what I'm talking about. Sesame Street. What? That was the show. But the songs that I sing these days, when I get up in the morning, when I go to bed, I have a song that I sing every day. Thanks and praise for life, Jah. Thanks and praise. Thanks and praise for another day. Listen, by Brimstone But Cannabis. Guys, listen, don't go on YouTube, put in his name, Brimstone But Cannabis, put it in, thanks and praise. Yo, this brother's serious. He has some songs there that, yeah, I like to sing that when I get up in the morning. I like to sing it when I go to bed at night. Sometimes I stop and sing it towards the day because that entire song to me is a prayer. So if you're not a praying person or you don't know what to say sometimes, because sometimes that happens. You have some people like, yeah, I don't know what to say, Maxim, when I pray. I don't know. Sing that song. You make me rise this morning. You open my eyes, Lord. You have to listen. You make me see another day. I thank you for life. I just have to say thanks and praise. You gotta listen to it. Don't take my word for it. Go listen to it yourself. Yeah, it's a prayer. It's a prayer. I love it. So yeah, we have to remember to give the Most High thanks, people. Life is life is short. Life is short. And today's podcast is just me. And you're gonna get that every now and then. I'm gonna try to keep up with you guys. I become so busy. I apologize to my people. I'm so sorry. I love y'all. Just if you're watching my social media and you follow and you see, busy. But I had to come over here and start, dropping some serious conversations here. People. You know, it's you look around and death is something we all deal with sooner or later. We all go through it sooner or later. You know, it's gonna happen to all of us. It's inevitable. Come on, we know that. But you can never be prepared for it. It's not like you can just say, all right, I know they dying. I'm all right. I got this. No, you can say that, but that's not the truth. You feeling it. So, it's not easy. And I've just been noticing been a lot of people just transcending this year. Oh my goodness. It, and people I know, people I don't know. Look at the deaths that happened in Texas, in Mexico. Oh man. To anybody who's lost someone, whether it's today, yesterday, 20, 30, 40, 60, 100 years ago. If anybody who's listening has lost someone or is losing someone, prayers and condolences to you. And I hope that the Most High blesses you so that you can make it through this. Because it's not fun and it's not easy. My sincerest condolences. We have to remember we're all in this thing called life together. Remember? Hello? We have to be nicer and kinder to each other, people. We need to love each other. We have to love ourselves and love each other. Listen, you hear it all the time. This is nothing new. I'm not saying anything that no one has not already heard. I'm not saying anything that no one doesn't already know. It's just that so many people aren't doing it. Now, for whatever the reasons, most of the time it's because we have a lot of damaged people. And I know what that's about. Oh, Max, you just talking what you come up on here, you smiling, you singing. You don't look like you have a... Listen, I know what hard life is like. I know what abuse is like. I know what dysfunction is like. All of that. I know what suffering is like. All of that, all of that stuff. Don't give up. Because who is going to save you but you? No, nobody's coming on the white horse that we used to hear about, that knight that's going to come on the white horse and take you away out of the mess you in. Yeah, well, you better figure a way, either way to survive and a way out. You have to, because who else is going to do it for you? You know, because some people, I know people right now that are in situations, to those people who are hearing me that are in situations that they want to get out of and they're having a hard time. They want to get out of, but they're scared. They want to get out of and they don't know how. They want to get out of, but they just don't know what they're doing. Whatever the case may be, whatever you're going through, that's toxic to you, that is wearing you down and weighing you down. I pray that you get guidance and some type of peace in whatever you're going through, and figure out the right moves to make so that you can create joy in your life before it's too late. What, Maxinette? What you said? Yeah, that's what I said. I said it. Yeah, because one day you're going to wake up dead. Yeah. It's just how it's going to go for all of us. There's no fixing anything after that. Yeah. You know? So if you can fix things now, if you can mend bridges now, do it. Do it. Whether it's family, friends, do it. There's some people you can't get along with. It's what it is. It's true. There's a lot of people we can't get along. There's some people that are so damaged, you can't help them. They have become the damage. It's what it is. You can only pray for them and hope that one day, they find their way. Because imagine what they must be going through. So at the end of the day, if you have people that you know are good people, whether, like I said, family, friends, people that you know, maybe people you work with, that you know are good people, and okay, maybe they did something wrong. Maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they effed up bad. Maybe it happens in every family, in every situation, whatever it is. If these are really good people and they're sincere, fix that. Call them up. Link them on social media. Everybody knows how to find everybody these days. Nobody can hide anymore. Find them, connect with them, and try to work these things out. Try. Because it's just not worth it. Don't wait till it's a funeral. Don't wait to start crying at people's gravesides. It's a little too late by that time. Try to work with people that you know you can work with. Fix it. If you're wrong, call the person up. If you can't call them up, send them a message. I'm so sorry. I don't expect you to talk to me. You may not even want to forgive me, but I apologize for whatever I've done to hurt you and cause you pain. If you're sincere, don't be doing it and you're not sincere and you're just playing with people's feelings, because you sitting there thinking you're just hurting them. Yeah, you're hurting them and cutting yourself even deeper. It amazes me when I see people run game on people and they be like, yeah, I got it. You got it today. And you may even have it tomorrow. But there's going to come a time when you ain't going to have it no more. What you going to do then? That's going to be a miserable person. Okay? So what I'm saying, if you can work with people and work it out and fix things. Listen, I work with toxic people all the time. There's some people I'm going to leave alone. Look, I'm done. There's some people that, you have to work with them. You have to work with them. But if I don't have to, then I won't. Oh, yeah. And don't get me wrong. Like I said, we are all human. We all have feelings. If you make a mistake, apologize. A lot of times people will be surprised. All that person ever wanted was I'm so sorry. Something sincere. Something sincere. A sincere apology. Sometimes that's all a person wanted. Just for you to acknowledge the fact that you did something, you overstepped, or you did something you shouldn't have done. You hurt your friend, or you hurt your family, or you hurt your coworker, whoever it is. You hurt that person. Own up to it. Own up to it. It may change things, it may not. It may not, but own up to it. Keep the air clear. We all have to breathe the same air. We all have to feel the same vibration. We may not be on the same vibe, but we all have to feel the same vibrations. Do what you can to fix that. Talk things out. Talk to each other. Now, there are some people, like I said, you just can't. Listen, I know people, like I said, that are in situations where they're suffering every day. Scared to make a move, scared to not make a move, just scared, period. Nothing's going to change unless you change it. Was it Einstein that said that you can't want things to change doing the same thing over and over again? That's the definition of insanity. Yeah, because it makes absolutely no sense. If you know that you're living the same exact way, doing the same exact things, and getting the same exact negative results, why are you not going to change that up? Why are you going to continue? Now, see, when you see people that continue, now there's reasons why. There's always a reason. But I'm saying, if you need help to change, go get it. There is no, in this day and age, there's help everywhere. Go get it. You can YouTube some help. You can TikTok some help. I mean, help is everywhere, And a lot of it is free. Yeah, come on. Do something. Work on yourself. Listen, I'm not standing here as a saint. Listen, I've had my own problems. A lot of people who know, I came from a very dysfunctional family. And it led to a very dysfunctional life. And I had to fight almost every day of my life to be who I am right now. I've made a lot of mistakes. Who hasn't? The point is you try to learn from them and try to become a better person and make better choices. I'm not sitting here slamming anybody. I'm not judging people. I don't judge people because you never know the situation you're going to find yourself in your life. So I'm not judging. Who am I to judge? But I'm saying, don't give up on having a better life. Don't give up on creating joy in your life. Don't do that, because it can be gone in a blinking of an eye. A sneeze and it's gone. And life will go on without you. I hear a lot of people they've passed on, even at work. And they get upset when the job goes, okay, we need somebody to replace Smith, or we need somebody to replace. And you know what? Sometimes you can be cold. And I used to work in HR for years. So you do have times when people may pass on the job. You have to have some level of decency and decorum. Because not for nothing, once a person passes on the job, you have to understand something. People say, they're heartless. It depends on the individual. It's not what you do, it's how you do. You have people in HR that are so cold and dead, it's scary. But what you should do, just a suggestion, you're going to have to call somebody in to cover that person's shift. Because at the end of the day, you're at work. Whatever is happening, that person passing does affect the job, because whatever that person was doing, now somebody is going to have to do it. Maybe somebody else is depending on that person. Whatever the case may be, whoever is in charge of that situation is never a great situation to be in charge of. Period. But you have to deal with it with a level of decency and decorum. You don't just stand and go, okay, we need to get somebody to fill his shift. No, that's something you do behind closed doors in your office, so they don't have to hear that. Okay, because it does need to be done. And in the meantime, while you're doing that, make sure that you've called the necessary people to come, and the family members, and to listen. When you hear about people dying at the job and they're there for weeks and days or whatever, and nobody noticed, like there was some article, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about, where this woman, I believe it, died at her desk in her cubicle, and they didn't find this woman for days. How is that possible? You mean you didn't smell that woman? Even if you didn't go to her cubicle, she's dead. You're smelling it. You're smelling her. Nobody checked. Wow. That is what I call scary. Nobody noticed that this woman was missing for almost 3-4 days or whatever. However long she was there. That's scary. We got to do better as human beings, and we can do better. We can. No, yes, because I've been through it. People say, well, everybody's not you. You're darn right. Everybody is not me. And I'm not everybody. I'm saying there's still hope. I'm saying you have to put the work in. I'm saying you can have a better life. I'm saying you could become a better person. I'm saying you can create love right where you are. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you can share that with others. I'm saying you can change. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's going to take work. I'm saying it's not even going to be fun most of the time. But it needs to be done. Get your shadow work done, people. You don't know what shadow work is? Go look it up. This is day and age where you can find anything. Change for the better, people. Help each other. Learn how to love yourself. And if you fighting demons and battles within that nobody knows about, please go get some help. Please. If I hate to say this, but had my mother gotten help, had my father gotten help, life would have been different. Maybe had I gotten help, life would have been different. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying this to tell people, don't sit here. I come from a culture that looks on people that are suffering with mental illness as the worst thing in life. Treat them like garbage. We're living in a place now where you see people with mental illness all over the place. Mental illness, drug habits, you name it, all over the place. And they're not being treated well either. And people have said this before, you can tell a country by how it treats its people. Yeah, that part. We see people suffering every day. Yeah, and what's being done about it? So yeah, there's that. Are we gonna keep still depending on the government to do it, the state to do it? We have to do it as human beings. Do what you can. Help people where you can. Yeah, you're gonna have people that take disadvantage of it. Yeah, don't stop helping. Don't stop helping. I've had people do some things to me. I'm like, really? I'm here helping you. You up here trying to stab me in the back. Really? I still help people because it's not just about them. It's not. It's not. So, I'm not saying that people abuse you and use you. I'm not saying that either. But help each other. Talk to each other. There's so many lonely people in the world. It's scary. It's sad. It's really, really sad. You know how many people just want somebody to talk to? You know how many people just want somebody to listen to them? You know how many people right now that are listening to my voice and all they want is a hug? All they want is somebody to say, hey, how you doing? Or, you did a great job. Or, thank you. Or, may the Most High bless you. Simple things. Smile at your neighbor. Say hello and wave at the children. Now, don't get too far. They're going to think you're a pedophile. Just, just do it with some decorum and decency. But be a nicer person. Trust me, it changes things. It changes you. This is Max Renette A. Poetess coming to you live from Kingston, New York. And I just wanted to drop a little something in your ear. I have my motto that I always say, we're all in this thing called life together. Remember, namaste and one love.